Hello and welcome to TW White & Sons in Bookham. Thank you for taking the time to browse our website and take a look at our used approved vehicles that we currently have in stock. Wanted to take the opportunity while the sun is out to show you this very nice CX-5 that has just come into stock here. This is a really nice car. It's a CX-5 Sport Nav petrol, so it's 165 brake horsepower 2-litre engine and manual transmission. As you can see, registered in 2018 and is one owner from new. And there's something a little bit different about this car, which I'll show you in just a moment. But as you can see, it's in absolutely superb condition and finished in the very, very popular machine grey, which is a sort of a colour that I think really suits this car. One thing you might have noticed, with it being the pre-2019 facelift, it has the sort of black and silver diamond cut alloy wheels, and I think that the grey is probably one of the best colours that contrasts with. So really nice car, one owner from new. I'll show you around the vehicle, I'll show you in the boot of the car, and I'll tell you a little bit more about what specification comes on this car as standard, with it being a Sport Nav. So first and foremost, we are looking at an electronic tailgate. So it opens like so. And as you would expect with this size vehicle, you've got fantastic boot space. You've got this tonneau cover here, which you can pull out. I'll try and do this one-handed without breaking my fingers. Clip on up there and there. And it also acts as a parcel shelf, so when you go to close the boot, which you just do by hitting the button here, you can see that closes down like a parcel shelf. So if you've got valuables in the boot, they are hidden and out of sight. Saying that, you do have very nice security glass at the back as well, which obviously does a good job too. Also standard on the Sport Nav is the keyless entry. So a little black button here on the door handle, and you've got the same on the passenger side. I currently have the key in my pocket, so all I have to do is push this button. You can see the mirrors fold out, the entire vehicle opens. Now, you'll probably see straight away something that's a little bit different about this car that I mentioned earlier, and that is that it's got the stone leather upholstery. So this was one of a very small options list you had on the CX-5. The only other thing you could have added to this car beyond this is the safety pack. So this car has got the stone leather, and once again I think the stone leather and the machine grey paint is one of the nicest combinations you can go for on the CX-5. You can see it's all in very nice condition. I will just point out while we're here that with the leather seats in the CX-5, you also get electric driver's seat, and you've got the memory function here, so you can save 2 seat positions to the car. Fantastic if it's like a family vehicle, it's going to be maybe husband and wife driving it at different times. You can just save your seat position, select 1 or 2 when you get in, and it'll revert back to your preferred seating position. So that's the front of the car. I'll just show you in the back of the car as well, which is again in very nice order. So you've got plenty of space, plenty of legroom, and quite a good design actually. So the stone leather is really nice, but they've kept the backs of these seats black leather, because obviously that's likely to be in the firing line for kids' feet and that sort of thing, and just in general makes it easier to clean and make sure the leather doesn't mark as badly. We've also got this central armrest here, and you've got room for a couple of drinks, coffee cup holders here. But if you lift up this central compartment, you've also got 2 USB ports here, so if you've got people travelling in the rear of the car that need to charge a phone or a tablet, they can do so there. And then finally you've got the air vents for the air conditioning. Particularly in a longer car like the CX-5, you do find that the people in the back don't feel the forces of the air conditioning so much in the summer, and can get a bit hot and uncomfortable. So again, that's a very welcome feature. Heading back to the front of the car, I'll jump in, start the engine up. So it's just foot on the clutch pedal, push the start button here. Not the be all and the end all of a vehicle, I know. However, the standard sound system on the Sport model is BOSE. You have these little tweeters in the A-pillars. You've got door card speakers as well. You've got speakers in the rear doors. I don't know if you can see so well, right to the back of the car on the C-pillar behind the rear headrest, you've also got speakers. It's an absolutely fantastic surround sound system, and I think this is one of the best cars to have the BOSE system on. It's something Mazda do throughout a lot of their vehicles, but with this car being a longer vehicle, it does offer the centre point optimum surround sound feature that the BOSE provides. I'd say one of the best cars to have it in. We'll also have a look at the interior comfort that we got here. So dual zone climate control. You can essentially draw a line down the middle of the car. You can see at the moment I've got both sides of the vehicle at 15 degrees. However, if I wanted to turn the temperature up from there, for example, I can do so. So that's now on 18, but the passenger side remains at 15. So again, a very useful feature if there's going to be more than one person travelling in the car. Not really today because there's beautiful sunshine, but you have got heated front seats and a heated steering wheel as well. So you hit the heated steering wheel button just here, and you'll find that this part of the steering wheel on both sides heats up, so really nice for the winter months. And do you know what, in the summer, in the morning when the car's a bit cold, if it's been a cold overnight, it's quite nice to have too. With it being a sunny day, I'm not sure how well you're going to see this, but you've got this sort of dip in the dashboard in front of the steering wheel. You can see that's a projector, and it projects a active driving display out of the windscreen. So you can probably see that on the camera. You've got your speed, you've also got road sign recognition. So from where you're sat in the driver's seat, that almost looks like it's floating beyond the end of the bonnet. So it's in your peripheral vision. Really good to just keep yourself aware of what speed you're doing, particularly if you're on a long journey. 70 miles an hour slowly creeps up to 80 creeps up to 90 on a motorway, and before you know it, you've got 3 points on your licence. So it's again a very useful feature to have. Saves you having to keep adjusting your focus and looking down here at the instrument cluster. While I have the camera down here, I'll just confirm the mileage on this car. So it's done 33,155. I say a nice low mileage car, given it's 2018 registered. We are looking at 4 years old now, so it's below the average mileage in the UK. And as you can see, just in really nice condition. To finalise, there's one final feature I just want to show you, which is standard on the Sport Nav. You put the car into reverse gear, you get the reversing camera, and as you turn the wheel, you can probably see the lines on the camera will sort of give you an idea of where the car is heading if you keep the wheel in that position. Particularly with it being a bigger car, you've got the front and rear parking sensors. This is just a nice accompaniment, and particularly when reverse parking, if you've got to get in or out of a tight space, it's always useful to have. So, oh, car just bleeping at me to let me know I've walked out the car with the key in my pocket. But anyway, a very nice car, nice low mileage, something a little bit different with the stone leather, and goes really nicely with the grey, machine grey paint. The car's available to see and test drive here at our site here in Bookham. If you'd like to arrange a time to come and see us, please do give us a call. We hope you enjoyed the video, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.